Okay, I'm 60 years old and one day. The goal was to run across the state of Texas. That's over 1,060 miles. So when we got to about 480 miles, I realized that we were having some things that I had not counted on. So I made a decision, an executive decision, to only run 500 miles. So we started on Wednesday morning about 6:30 in the morning and we ran 500 miles, a relay, a hopscotch relay. We ran nonstop. We didn't take a break ever. We had at least one runner on the ground at all times. Sometimes we had two runners on the ground. We got it done. We didn't get the whole thing done. We got 500 miles done. I'm going to run across the state of Texas. I thought when I first started, my goal was that I would make it the first time. No issues. Well, that's not the way it worked out. My goal, run across the state of Texas. Doesn't have to be done all at once. That would have been great, but it didn't happen. So many times we have goals in our lives that we set and we start accomplishing that goal and we don't get there and we just give up. There is a school somewhere in the United States that I hear only gives 3 grades. They give an A, they give a B, and they give an NY, not yet. So when a student is wanting to learn math or English or science, they study, they take a test, and if they don't get an A or a B, they get a not yet. So what they need is they need more information. They need to use more resources in order to succeed in their task. So when we started running, the goal was 1,060 plus miles. We learned that we needed to readjust the goal. I'm not giving up on the goal. I will accomplish the goal. I will go from one end of Texas to the other end of Texas. Now, one of the things that I learned during this run is we are influenced by the people that are around us. What they say and what they don't say really influences. So, at about 5:30 in the afternoon, on the very first day, Wednesday, one of the guys makes a comment about wild boars with razor sharp tusks, claws, and my mind had this vision of these things that would just grab a hold of my neck and just kill me. These wild boars, they said, could get as much as 200 to 300 pounds. And so I'm imagining like a lion or a tiger or something that wants to find a human and eat it for dinner. That's what my imagination started doing. And I told the guy, I said, please shut up. And he just kept on talking about razor sharp tusks. And I kept saying, please, really shut up. So that night, I got out of the motorhome and I started to run in total darkness, way away from civilization. And the first thing I thought about is these wild boars with these razor sharp tusks. They're going to jump out from the field and attack me. And all I had was a little flashlight. I didn't have a gun. There wasn't anybody else around. The motorhome had already passed me. I was on my own. I was scared to death. 60 years, well, I wasn't quite 60. I was almost 60. 60 years old and scared like a little kid thinking about the boogeyman under the bed. Our thoughts control us. But here I'm the leader of this group. I'm the guy that said, let's go do this. So I got these other people out here running with me, and I'm going to say, I'm not running at night anymore. Well, we had to run at night in order to accomplish what we were doing. And so after I got my 5 miles or 6 miles done, I got back in the motorhome, I got some more sleep, and then I had to go run again. And I did not want to run. I was so scared. My heart was pounding. But I didn't want to tell anybody. I'm the leader. The leader's got to run. So I went ahead, I got out there, and I started running. And luckily, about 4 miles into my run, I saw civilization. I saw lights. I saw a business. I saw a filling station. I thought, praise God, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to make it. Now, one of the things that I did all the way through the run, and especially when I thought the wild boars with the razor sharp tusk were going to get me, I prayed. God, protect me. God, keep me safe. And then I went a better step. I said, but if you want me to die out here on the road by a wild boar with razor sharp tusk, I'm willing to do that. if it's going to do some good. But I really can't see what good it'll do, God. I'm going to keep running. So I ran. Our fears steal our lives, and we cannot allow those fears to control our lives. People that have courage have fear, and they walk through those fears. If you've got to go through hell, don't stop going through. Keep on going. And so what I had to do was I made a decision. The run was bigger than me, and I needed to continue to take action. So I took action. We didn't get the desired result, but we got a result of 500 miles. It's Monday morning. I've had a couple days to rest. I'm 60 years old in one day, and I, with a group of friends, ran 500 miles this weekend. What'd you do? What are you going to do in the future? What are on your goal list? Are you going to read a book? Are you going to meet somebody new? Are you going to go to church? Are you going to start a business? What are you going to do? You've got to have an idea, you've got to take action, and you've got to stay committed. Thank you for tuning in. Please share this channel with other people and let them know. Please subscribe to this channel and please share with other people about this channel. Tom Pace, Mentor. Thank you very much.